Hey guys, and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel, 30 Witchy and Thriving. I will be your lovely host, Sally Nightmare. So for those of you who may remember me, I did have a podcast, Sally's Wiccan Journey. Unfortunately, I have lost the compatibility with my laptop to continue with the platform I was using for recording. So we are going to be moving to here on YouTube, and this is going to be our new platform. And so I thought I would go ahead and I would get one of those boring, ugly, nasty introduction videos out of the way for those of you who may be new to Sally Nightmare. And so here we go. So my name is Sally Nightmare. I have been practicing witchcraft for about 2 years, and I identify as a pagan/Wiccan/witch. Now, yes, I know that all of these words have different meanings with lots of similarities, but I do use them interchangeably. So just keep that in mind when tuning in. And I want to put a disclaimer out there that I am no expert, and so this is all based upon my own research, my own experiences, and what others in the community have liked to share with me about their personal journeys. And so for me right now, a little bit about me and my practice. I am 30, hence the 30 Witching and Thriving being the name of our channel. And I am more of a nature-based practitioner. I am very in tune with nature, and I want to spend as much time as possible outside, no matter if the sun is shining and you have the chance of getting sunburned, or the moon is out and she's bright as heck and you're like, hey, yeah, let's take a moon bath. I just like to be outside in nature in general, enjoying those small things in life. And so with that being said, one big thing that I do is moon magic. So in the past, I have gone out, I have done rituals, I have made moon water, I have done cleansing rituals, just different things along those lines. And so most recently, I did moon water infused with roses, so that way it is a rose moon water. And I'm going to be taking that water and mixing it with some essential oils, trying to look for like a lavender sage type blend to make a cleansing spray. And I was inspired by this idea by a good friend who uses Florida water in her practice when she is doing cleansing in the home. And I thought, hey, well, let's make some homemade. And so that's kind of where this idea came from. And I'll have an episode on that in the future and kind of do like a step-by-step and show you guys how I did everything. And so those are just some things I do with the moon. I am really big into astrology, which again, I guess could technically be considered moon-based. And I'm really big into looking into my own birth chart, kind of diving in deeper. But I also have started to kind of take what I'm learning about myself and trying to kind of get just like a general overview of each house, each zodiac, the different cusps. So that way it's not just biased against me, that I kind of have that general information about everything, and it's going to take some time. The universe is big. I recently heard a statement that said you are not just one planet, you are a whole universe. You're the whole solar system, and that really hits home because it's true. So when you are looking at your zodiac sign, that is typically going to be your sun sign, so it's going to be the day that you were born. So for instance, November, depending on if you're born in the beginning or the end of the month, you are considered a Scorpio, because that is where the quote-unquote sun was at the time of your birth. The people who read like their daily zodiac or or not zodiac, sorry, their daily horoscope, those types of things, they don't know that that is considered your sun sign. But we'll go into that a little bit more later on as well. For Yule this past season, I was lucky enough to be gifted my very first tarot deck. And so I have been getting really into that and have been practicing divination with my tarot cards. And something that I have been lucky enough to incorporate is I've been able to take my tarot and look at that through the astrology aspect as well, to kind of combine them. And that has kind of helped me be able to dive into shadow work a little bit as well. And so for those who may not know, shadow work is kind of like self-help, in layman's terms, for those who don't practice, who don't know anything about it. That's kind of the best general way to explain it, and I'll go into details about that more again in some future episodes. But yeah, basically it is a way to look within yourself and help you work on a particular issue, problem, or what have you, using different tools to get there. Mine just happens to be between with tarot and astrology, just because those are kind of me, who I am. So that's kind of where I guess you can say that what works best for you. Because some people are going to use oracle cards, some people are going to use runes, some people are just going to be sit in a meditative state and not have any of those helpful divination tools. So again, your practice is yours, and you'll kind of find what works best for you. And so that's kind of the gist of me, what I practice, what I do. This podcast, or I should say this YouTube channel now, is going to be dedicated to those said things. So it's going to be me talking about these different things, showing you guys things I'm doing, random videos. It could be the day in the life of Sally Nightmare. Who knows? We're going to play with it as we go, just because I haven't decided what we're going to do with this channel yet. I'm so used to being on a platform where you guys don't see my face. Yes, I did play and stream on Twitch, gaming wise, but that's a little bit different than going on and talking to the witch community. Sorry, my phone just fell. Talking to the witch community about everything. So we'll kind of play with it and see how we go. And I'm just hoping that everything will, fall through the cracks the way they're supposed to, the cards align correctly, and that this goes great. I know I've talked about it in the past. I am in the works of having my very first co-host on here, so it's in the works, and I'm super excited, just because I would love to start having some co-hosts on here, kind of getting information from more than just my point of view, being able to just bounce ideas off people and things like that. I'm definitely interested in hearing your guys' thoughts, concerns, questions, and I'm also looking into doing kind of like a DIY photo shoot, and so where I want to kind of incorporate some witchy aspects to that. So I'd definitely love to hear your guys' ideas. If you'll just comment below, let me know, or hit me up on my social medias, because again, I want to make this a very fun space for all of us. So I think that's it. I hope that I didn't take too much time out of your day. Again, this is one of those boring introduction videos, so nothing too fun. I'm hoping to have some more content available for you guys here soon. I am working on getting a bunch of stuff transferred over to video format instead of recordings like I had for the original podcast. So basically starting from scratch. Fun things. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you guys for Tarot Sunday this Sunday. And if you guys, like I said, have any questions, just feel free to hit me up, and keep living your best witchy life. Bye, guys.